Good morning, everybody. So
Good
today
morning, ma'am.
we will
Good
Good
start
morning.
morning.
with another alkaloid, that is quinine. So as you already know, quinine is used as anti-malarial drug. It is isolated from the bark of
Bara, Cinchona trees.
cinchona plant. Okay. So it is also called cinchona alkaloid. So it is also called cinchona alkaloid. It is also used to reduce very high fever. ठीक है? So that the term we use for the high fever is febrifuge. Febrifuge. So this is basically for the treatment of high fever. So it is isolated from this bark of cinchona plant. So this alkaloid quinine is optically active with a rotation of minus 58, 158.2 degree. Okay. So this is the rotation, optical rotation. So it has many side effects due to its very bitter taste. Its melting point is 177 degrees Celsius and it is insoluble in water. Okay. So these are the properties of quinine.
Ma'am, in treatment of COVID-19, it is also given.
This is not given. Quinine is not given.
Ma'am, it's salt.
Chloroquine is given.
मैम इधर ही salt नहीं आएगा वो भी.
जी नहीं. That is the synthetic antimalarial. Its salt is not given. Quinine ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ use ਹੈ, it is stopped because of its side effects. So while its derivative that are available in the market, hydroxychloroquine, this is given for the treatment of COVID-19. HCQ, its abbreviation. It's another derivative that is chloroquine is available in market. These are basically synthetic quinines. Okay. So these are synthesized in laboratory, hydroxychloroquine and chloroquine. These are synthetic derivatives. These cannot be isolated from the natural sources. So this chloroquine is available in market for the treatment of malaria. So, so this is about the quinine. So let us start with the structure elucidation of quinine. Structure elucidation. So first, its molecular formula, that is C20, H24, N2O2. So these are given by analytical studies. So this is the molecular formula. Further, it forms di-quaternary salt spelling salt with methyl iodide. So what does it indicate? ਆਪਾਂ ਕੱਲ ਨਿਕੋਟਿਨ ਦੇ ਕੇਸ ਚ ਵੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ. It formed di-quaternary salt with the methyl iodide. What does this
Ma'am,
observation indicate?
two tertiary nitrogen atoms.
Yes, it has two tertiary this reaction indicate that it has two tertiary nitrogen atoms. Okay, so this is one. Next, what we did further, when we treat this with acetic anhydride, it forms monoacetate. It forms monoacetate. And also yields a ketone on oxidation. So these two observations indicate what is present?
Carbonyl group.
No.
Hydroxyl group.
Hydroxy group.
Yes. One OH group is present. These observations indicate one hydroxyl group is present. Okay. And the hydroxyl group is secondary in nature. जे primary ਹੁੰਦਾ, then it should form aldehyde on oxidation. ठीक है? So OH the nature की है, it is secondary in nature. Further, it liberates one carbon atom as chloromethane on heating with HCl. So this observation indicate that a methoxy group is there. This observation indicate that a methoxy group is there. This indicate methoxy group is there. Okay. Then when we treat this quinine with the bromine, it absorbs one molecule of bromine. Let me clean this. So when we treat quinine with bromine, one molecule of bromine is added. This one molecule is added. Further, if we treat quinine with hydrogen in the presence of some catalyst, ठीक है? It might be palladium or platinum. Quinine is absorb one molecule of H2. Quinine absorb one molecule of H2 means it is converted into dihydroquinine. Okay. And the third observation, third reaction which we study is that when we treat this with KMNO4, quinine, when we treat quinine with KMNO4 under controlled condition, it forms formic acid. So all these reactions indicate that one double bond is present. So these observations indicate that one double bond is present, or we can say one vinyl group is there. एक vinyl group होएगा ताई एक molecule H2 ਦਾ add होके dihydro च convert होएगा. Vinyl group जड़ा है it absorb one molecule of bromine to form dibromo derivative. If we oxidize with KMnO4, it is converted into formic acid. Okay. So this means one vinyl group is there. These set of reactions indicate one vinyl group is present in quinine. Further, when we fuse quinine with potassium hydroxide, it yields 6-methoxyquinoline. So this is 6-methoxyquinoline. So this gives 6-methoxyquinoline plus 4-methylquinoline plus 4-methylquinoline. So these two molecules are formed when we fuse quinoline with potassium hydroxide. So this reaction indicates that quinoline ring is present in quinine. This indicates that quinoline ring, or you can say quinoline nucleus, is present. Ring is present in quinine. Clear है? So इत्थों तक clear है तुहानू?
Yes, ma'am.
So ਹੁਣ ਤੱਕ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕੀਤਾ?
Yes, ma'am.
Quinine has 2 tertiary nitrogen atoms, 1 secondary hydroxyl group, 1 methoxy group, 1 methyl group, and a quinoline nucleus. ठीक है? Next, what we do, we oxidize quinine. Let me clean this. We oxidize quinine with chromic acid. Under control conditions, it furnished two products. One is called quinic acid. Quinic acid. Quinic acid. And the other one is meroquinine. Quunene. So this is the name. So these two products are formed. Their molecular formulas are determined to be C11H9NO3. And the second entity, that is meroquinine, has formula C9H15NO2. So this is the formula for meroquinine. And your quinine is C20H24N2O2. So that means if we want to elucidate the structure of quinine, we should know the structure of these two oxidation products. So we have to establish the structure of this quininic acid and meroquinine to determine the structure of quinine. Have you got my point?
Yes, ma'am.
To establish the structure of quinine, we should know the structure of quinic acid and meroquinine. So let us first start with the structure of quininic acid. So we will start with the structure of quininic acid. So for establishing the structure of quininic acid, what we did, we heated quininic acid with HCl. So let me write that scheme. So first note down the scheme, then I will tell you the whole process. So this is your quininic acid. It has quinoline nucleus. We assume that this is your quinic acid, OCH3. So this quinic acid, upon heating with HCl, give another carboxylic acid. Upon heating with HCl, give ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਕੀਮ ਨੋਟ ਕਰ ਲਓ, ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਇਹ ਕੀ ਲਿਖ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ ਮੈਂ। So this is the COOH. I am adding plus COOH because we don't know the position of COOH, where the COOH is placed in quinoline ring. So that's why I am writing this. This whole entity is your cunic acid. We are assuming this thing. So when we add HCl, your methyl goes. We assume that this is happening. Then if this is the, then we treat with HCl and soda lime. Soda lime will do the decarboxylation and we will now get hydroxyquinoline. So this is your 6-hydroxyquinoline. Similar product is formed when we treat this cunic acid with soda lime. पहले soda lime पाके heat करता decarboxylation हो जाएगी and then we will get the product that is 6-methoxyquinoline OCH3, and when we hydrolyze this with HCl we will get this 6-hydroxyquinoline. So please look at the reactions. What we did, we heated the product obtained upon the oxidation of quinine, that is cunic acid, with HCl. ठीक है? So ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ HCl ਨਾਲ heat ਕੀਤਾ, our observation is that it gives another carboxylic acid. So please note these points. Heating cunic acid with HCl give another carboxylic acid. So when we treat this carboxylic acid form with HCl in the presence of soda lime, we get 6-hydroxyquinoline. So this is the product. Similarly, if we heat this cunic acid first with the soda lime, then it yields 6-methoxyquinoline. It yields 6-methoxyquinoline. Okay. So when we do its hydrolysis, it again gives 6-hydroxyquinoline. First it gives 6-methoxyquinoline. When we add HCl to it, then it gives 6-hydroxyquinoline. So these two sequence of reactions confirm that we have, so from these reactions we have this entity present in cunic acid, means we have 6-methoxyquinoline group in cunic acid. So this entity is present in cunic acid. Now we didn't know the position of carboxylic. There is one carboxylic acid group also present. So we don't know the position of the COOH. So to establish the position of COOH, then we do another set of reactions. I thought that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So now let us establish the position of COH on this quinoline nucleus. For that, what we did, we further oxidize cunic acid with chromic acid. So जो साडे कोल प्रोडक्ट आया सी, we further oxidize that. So let me write this. We carry out complete oxidation of this cunic acid with chromic acid. We get pyridine 2,3,4 tricarboxylic acid. Pyridine 2,3,4 ਹੁਣ controlled oxidation नहीं करनी, complete oxidation करनी है. Okay, ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ controlled oxidation ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ, we get cunic acid and meroquinone from quinine. ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ cunic acid ਦੀ ਹੀ oxidation ਕਰਤੀ complete, we get pyridine 2,3,4 tricarboxylic acid. So this is the product. So if we write its structure is like this. So this is pyridine, okay, COOH. Here also COH and here also COH. So this is, let me write numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 2,3,4 tricarboxylic acid, pyridine carboxylic acid. ठीक है? So if we look at this product, so this product is only possible if we assume that our COOH group is present here. So if we assume this is the structure of cuninic acid. Here we have OCH3. Okay. So ਹੁਣ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਦੀ oxidation ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ chromium trioxide ਨਾਲ, what will happen? This bond is cleaved. This is cleaved. Sorry. Sorry. एक minute. This is not cleaved. These bonds are cleaved. This is cleaved and this is cleaved. Okay. So this is converted into COH and this is converted into COH, and we will be having this tricarboxylic acid as a product. Okay. So the formation of this product is only explained if we assume that COH group is present at 4th position of quinoline ring. Let me write the numbering 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So if we put COH at 4th position, then only we can explain the formation of this product. Okay. So the position of COH group is at C4. So this structure is further confirmed by the synthesis. The structure of cunic acid, this structure of cunic acid is further confirmed from the synthesis of cunic acid from methoxyaniline. And the name of scientist who synthesized cuninic acid in lab is Rabe et al. Synthesized this cuninic acid from paramethoxyaniline. So let me write that synthesis.
Ma'am, scientist का name बोलो please.
Rabe et al. RABE. This is the name of scientist who synthesized cuninic acid from paramethoxyaniline, and this is the scheme. NH2, here we have OCH3. So this is paramethoxyaniline. So he treated paramethoxyaniline with ethyl acetoacetate. So this is ethyl acetoacetate OC2H5. So this is ethyl acetoacetate. So he condensed these two and he will be having this product. Okay, so this is form. Fine. समझ आया किस तरह बनया? नहीं तो मैं मैकेनिज्म लिखा था. Basically, what will happen? This NH2 has lone pair of electron. So these attack on this and this OC2H5 leave. So this product is formed. Basically, there is removal of one molecule of ethanol in this reaction. Okay. So after this, we add sulfuric acid to this. And this results in cyclization. And there is formation of quinoline moiety. So this product is formed. Okay, so then what Rabe did, he added phosphorus POCl3, phosphorus oxychloride. This phosphorus oxychloride converts this OH into chloro. So let me write that. So this is formed. Here we have Cl. Rest of the molecule remains same. CH3. So this is formed. So when we treat it with the phosphorus oxychloride. After this, then he added here the aluminium metal in the presence of acetic acid. So this aluminium metal will withdraw this Cl and now we will be having 6-methoxyapidine, means this is the molecule which we get upon treatment with aluminium. So this is CH3 and OCH3. Basically, there is dehalogenation reaction, removal of Cl. Then he condensed this molecule with the aldehyde, that is benzaldehyde, in the presence of zinc chloride. So what will happen? This methyl group condensed with aldehyde to form this. So now here we will be having CH double bond CH phenyl. The rest of the molecule remain as such. So this is formed. Okay. And this upon oxidation with KMNO4 yielded quininic acid. KMNO4. So what will happen? We will now having quininic acid as a product. So basically this bond is cleaved. Oh, right there. So this bond is cleaved. Now the product is this. Okay. So here we have COH and OCH3. So in this way, Rabe et al. Synthesize this cunenic acid and its properties matched exactly with that obtained naturally from the oxidation of
मैम
quinine.
ब्रेक हो रहा है सिग्नल.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Beta, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. Have you got this synthesis?
Yes, ma'am.
So in this way, Ray Bital synthesized cunenic acid, and this cunenic acid has properties which are matched exactly with that obtained upon the oxidation of quinine. ਜਿਹੜਾ naturally quinine ਦੀ oxidation ਤੇ cunenic acid ਮਿਲਿਆ ਸੀ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ compound ਉਹਦੀ properties ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੀ lab ਚ synthesize ਕੀਤਾ they are exactly matched. So this means your cunenic acid has structure like this. So this is the structure of cunenic acid. Now we will take on the structure of meroquinine. Okay. So have you noted this?
2 minutes.
Okay, okay. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am. Done.
So now let us start with the characterization of this another oxidation product, that is meroquinine. So this meroquinine has molecular formula C9H15 and O2. So this is the molecular formula and it is obtained from the analytical studies. Further, it forms monosodium salt. Monosodium salt. So what does it indicate? Observation to ki pata laga? Which functional group is present?
Carboxy group.
Yes, a carboxylic group is present. So this indicates a carboxylic group is present. Second, it forms nitroso and monobenzoyl derivative and monobenzoyl derivatives. So this observation indicates that a secondary amino group is present. A secondary amino group is present. Okay. Further, it absorbs one molecule of hydrogen and bromine. Absorb one molecule of H2 and Br2. So what does it indicate?
Vinyl group present.
Okay, double bond or vinyl group is present. So it has vinyl group present. So that means the vinyl group present in quinine molecule is intact in meroquinine. So this indicates vinyl group present in quinine is intact in meroquinine. Okay. So further, when we heat, let me clean this. So when we heat meroquinine with HCl, at 240 degrees Celsius, it gives 3-ethyl 4-methyl pyridine. 3-ethyl 4-methyl pyridine. Okay, so this is one observation. When we oxidize meroquinine with acidified potassium permanganate, means we are using KMnO4 in the presence of acid, that is sulfuric acid, acidified KMnO4, it forms formic acid. So this is formic acid, and another acid which is called as cincoloponic acid. Cincoloponic acid. So this is the name of acid, and its formula is determined to be C8H13NO4. So this acid is formed. Further, when we heat this cincoloponic acid, this acid, ponic acid, with sulfuric acid, we add H2SO4 and heated this, we get 4-methyl pyridine. 4-methyl pyridine. So let me write the structures of these molecules also. So this is 3 position pe ethyl, 4 pe methyl. So this is pyridine. Here we get 4-methyl pyridine. Okay. So here we have CH3. So this is the reactions. So the formation of these pyridine derivative indicates that meroquinine has pyridine nucleus. Okay? So this means 6-membered ring containing nitrogen atom is present in meroquinine and also in this cincoloponic acid. ADHV pyridine group hai, and meroquinine also has a pyridine group. So on the basis of this, so let us calculate the double bond equivalent for the meroquinine. कल मैं तुहानू सिखाया सी ना किस तरह कैलकुलेट करना है. So please calculate the double bond equivalent for meroquinine. Meroquinine has formula C9H15NO2. C9H15NO2. हाँ जी, डबल बॉन्ड इक्विवेलेंट कैलकुलेट करो. So let me write this. 9 minus 15 by 2
plus 1 by 2
plus 1 by 2
plus
plus
1.
1. Yes. So this comes out to be
3.
9 minus, this is 7.5 plus 0.5 plus 1. So this comes out to be 3.
Yes, ma'am.
So dBe is 3 for meroquinine. Okay.
मैम 2 आ रहा है.
2 आ रहा है?
नहीं मैम 3 आ रहे हैं।
मैम
कैसे
3 है।
कैसे 2 आएगा?
9 + 1 10 माइनस अच्छा नहीं 3 है मैम। ठीक ठीक
10.5 minus 7.5 ਸਿੱਧਾ ਕਰ ਲਓ। So this comes
Yes,
out to
ma'am.
be 3. ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਹੁਣ ਇਹ 3 ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਅਕਾਊਂਟ ਕਰਨੇ ਆ? ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਆਬਜ਼ਰਵੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਚੈੱਕ ਆਊਟ ਕਰੋ, ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਮੈਂ ਸਟਾਰਟਿੰਗ ਤੇ ਲਿਖਵਾਈਆਂ। ਇਟ ਹੈਜ਼ 1 COH group, ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਆਬਜ਼ਰਵੇਸ਼ਨ। Yes? So
Yes, ma'am.
this
Yes,
accounts
ma'am.
for 1 dB. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Next we have vinyl group.
Vinyl group वो भी 1 आ जाएगा।
1 vinyl. Okay. So this accounts for another 1 dB. So ਹੁਣ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਮੈਰੋਕੁਨਿਨ ਚ pyridine ring is present, so dB is exceeded.
फिर वो 6 membered
Yes,
ring
ma'am.
containing nitrogen आ जाएगा और वो आ
Yes.
जाएगा एक।
So this means our meroquinine has 6-membered ring containing nitrogen. And this accounts for 1 dBE. So here we have another 1 dBE. So total reaches 3. So means our meroquinine has 1 COH group, 1 vinyl group, and 1 ring containing nitrogen atom. 1 heterocyclic ring is there. Okay? So this means meroquinine has piperidine nucleus. Meroquinine has this, ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ nucleus ਹੈ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ piperidine. Okay? Now the question is, where does we have vinyl group? Where does we place COH group? Okay? So this is the question. So ਇੱਥੇ ਤੱਕ clear ਹੈ?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let me go back. ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰੋ, ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਮੈਰਿਕਨੀਨ ਦੀ ਆਕਸੀਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ, we get the product 3 ethyl 4 methyl pyridine.
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? Okay. ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਟ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਸੀ 4 methyl pyridine. So taking these into consideration, what we want to do, we have confirmed that we have this ring. Okay. Secondary NH is there. Now we have to, the substituent, your substituent can either be CH2COH and CH double bond CH2. So a substituent ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ assume ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ your this decarboxylate to methyl group and it can be reduced to ethyl group. है ना, ਜਿਹੜੀ first observation आई 3 ethyl 4 methyl pyridine बनती ਜਿਹੜੀ, ठीक है? Second possibility ਜਿਹੜੀ है, that we let me mark this as A. Second one is, B possibility is, we may have single COH group and this thing CH2, CH double bond, CH2 CH double bond CH2. ठीक है? So these two possibility could be there. So the formation of our first product 3 ethyl 4 methyl can only be explained, this product can only be explained if we assume the situation A is present in meroquinine. So if we assume this structure NH CH2 COOH and CH double bond CH2. So if this is the structure of meroquinine, we may add, so this can only converted into this thing. Let zinc the jagah. We can easily explain the formation of this product. Okay. ठीक है जी आप assume करते हैं. So this structure is further confirmed by a synthesis. When we treat this meroquinine with zinc in the presence of HI, we get this molecule CH2COOH, CH2, CH3. Here is an H. So when we add soda lime to this, it undergoes decarboxylation to give this thing, the sequence of reactions CH3, and here we have CH2, CH3. So when we add zinc dust and distill this, we get 3-ethyl and 4-methyl pyridine. So these sequence of reactions also confirm the structure of meroquinine is this. ठीक है? समझ आया नहीं?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੁਣ ਇਹਦੀ structure ਹੈ, it is also confirmed by Vol et al. From the synthesis. They have synthesized this syncoloponic acid in the laboratory, and they supported this structure of meroquinine. Okay, so this is all about the meroquinine. Okay, so next the question arises how these two, quininic acid and meroquinine, are joined in quinine. Okay, so let us discuss that. So now we are going to establish the linkage of meroquinine and quininic acid in quinine. So this is our next step in this establishment of structure of quinine. So ਹੁਣ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ quinine ਦੀ ਆਪਾਂ structure elucidation ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ, starting ਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਸੀ ਕਿ it has 2 tertiary nitrogen atom, 1 secondary hydroxyl group, a methoxy group and a vinyl group. But there is not any carboxylic group, acid group is present in quinine. है ना? But meroquinine ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਦੂਸਰੀ ਹੈ quininic acid, ਦੋਨਾਂ ਚ carboxylic acid group है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ जी समझ आ गया. That means ਹੁਣ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ carboxylic acid group है, it is serving as a linkage between meroquinine and quininic acid. So we can write this. Write down one point. There is no carboxylic group present in quinine. There is no carboxylic group present in quinine, but both quininic acid and meroquinine have a carboxylic group. So this indicates that these two, must be connected through their carboxylic carbon atom through their carboxylic carbon atom. ठीक है, so this is one point. ਹੁਣ second ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਦੇਖੋ, quinine has two tertiary nitrogen atoms. Quinine has two tertiary nitrogen atom. But ਆਪਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮੈਰੋਕੁਨੀਨ ਦੀ ਸਟਰਕਚਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਚ ਤੇ ਸੈਕੰਡਰੀ ਨਾਈਟ੍ਰੋਜਨ ਐਟਮ ਹੈ, ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਦੇਖੋ.
Yes, ma'am.
So this means ਜਿਹੜਾ secondary nitrogen atom ਮੈਰੋਕੁਨੀਨ ਚ ਹੈ, it should be tertiary in quinine. It should be tertiary in quinine. So write down one more point. Secondary nitrogen atom in meroquinine must be tertiary in quinine. Must be tertiary in quinine. So this suggests that an atom must also be connected to carboxylic carbon atom present in meroquinine. So ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ carboxylic group ਹੈ meroquinine ਚ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਨਾਈਟ੍ਰੋਜਨ ਐਟਮ ਨਾਲ ਲੱਗਾ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ. So on the basis of these observation, we suppose that the precursor of meroquinine may be this 3-vinyl quinupridine. So its structure is like this. ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਦੇਖਣਾ structure. So vinyl as such ਰੱਖਿਆ ਆਪਾਂ, ਉੱਪਰ ਹੁਣ ਜਿਹੜਾ carboxylic acid group ਸੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ remove ਕਰਕੇ we put this. ठीक है, so this is 3-vinyl quinupridine. Okay, so we are assuming this is the precursor of meroquinine which is present in quinine. Okay, so after this what we did the oxidation of this 3-vinyl quinupridine with chromic acid. We get meroquinine as a product. Meroquinine as a product means this bond is cleaved, this is converted into NH, and here we have this thing. So this is converted into, easily converted. Okay, simply adding chromic acid, this goes to this thing, CH2 CH2 COOH. Okay, now what left is position of hydroxyl group in quinine. सारा कुछ हो गया, विनाइल आ गया, टर्शरी नाइट्रोजन्स आ गए 2 क्यूनीन दे, ठीक है, विनाइल ग्रुप आ गया, मिथॉक्सिल ग्रुप पता लग गया तुहानू. नाउ वी आर ओनली लेफ्ट विद द पोजीशन ऑफ हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप. So to establish the position of hydroxyl group, Rabe et al. Carried out oxidation of quinine under mild conditions. Oxidation of quinine under mild conditions to quinone ketone. Okay, so then which upon treatment with amyl nitrate sorry, nitrite, and HCl gives quininic acid, okay, which forms quininic acid, which upon, sorry, quinic acid de naal we get wait for a minute.
मैम अमाइल ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ?
Amyl nitrite. And there is formation of nitroso compound. ठीक है? So this nitroso compound upon hydrolysis gives oxime. ठीक है? And this oxime upon hydrolysis gives meroquinine. So these transformations can only be explained if we assume that there is presence of C double bond O, COCH group in quinone. Here, in this quinone, we have this group, C double bond O, CH. So if this is there, then only we can explain these transformation. So on the basis of these observations, the structure of this quinone is like this. So this can only be explained if this is the structure of quinone. So here we have C double bond O. Here we have OCH3, right? And here we have nitrogen. So here we have CH double bond CH2. So this is the structure of your quinone. ਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ quinone ਬਣਾਈ ਆਪਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ quinine ਚ secondary OH ਹੈ so this keto is present as OH ਤੇ ਉਹ ਬਣ ਗਈ quinine. So now we can easily write the structure of quinine. ਹੁਣ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ quinine ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ it is optically active. Quinine is optically active. So here we can write this structure as this, like this. So OCH3. So here we have OH in quinine. Here we have N. Okay. So here is CH double bond CH2. So this is the structure of quinine. Now this quinine is optically active. This means this is one chiral center. Okay. So it can exist in plus and minus form. Plus and minus form. ਹੁਣ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਜਾਏ ਤੇ quinine ਦੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ chiral center ਹੈ ਕਾਊਂਟ ਕਰੋ ਜਰਾ please calculate the number of chiral centers, chiral carbons in quinine. ਹਾਂਜੀ So write down your assignment question. So this is your assignment question. Write the number of chiral carbons present in quinine. Okay? So I will stop here. So ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ assignment question ਹੈ, that is write the number of chiral carbons in quinine. This is first question. ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ mark ਵੀ ਕਰਨੇ quinine ਦੀ structures and mark them in the quinine structure. Note ਕਰ ਲਿਆ?
Yes, ma'am.
Second ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਹੈ question, write that. Write down the absolute structure of quinine, which is medicinally important.
Ma'am, repeat करना.
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਵੈਸੇ classroom 'ਚ ਵੀ post ਕਰਾਂਗੀ question. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਉੱਥੇ respond ਕਰਨਾ. ਲਿਖੋ draw the structure of medicinally active quinine. Means you have to draw ਹੁਣ ਉਹ enantiomers ਚ exist ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਕਿਹੜਾ enantiomer ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ medicinally active ਹੈ, means ਕਿਹੜੇ enantiomer ਦੀ antimalarial activity ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ, that you have to write, draw. Okay, so these are the two questions, assignment questions. Okay, so I will stop here.